and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a really short tutorial for you. It is over this eye look here. This is totally not an original idea. I talked about where I got the inspiration from on Snapchat and Twitter. I will link the artist that I got inspired by because I don't have her name memorized right now. It was off of Instagram. But yeah, it's just a quick tutorial on this eye look. I think it's a really appropriate eye look for any type of holiday or Christmas parties you have coming up. And I was just in the mood to film. So hope you guys enjoy it, and without further ado, let's move on to the tutorial.
Alright guys, so we're going to be creating this cut crease glittery silver reddish eye look. I think it's perfect for the holidays. So to begin, we are going to be priming our eyelid with the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. You guys know this is my Ride or Die eye primer. I use it all the time. And we are just going to be applying this evenly all over our entire eyelid. My foundation and everything else is already on, so I'm being very careful not to mess that up too much. And we're going to be using our Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Mine is so beat up, so please don't judge. Kind of why I'm not really showing it on camera on this tutorial. We are going to be starting off with raw sienna in the crease. I am using a Luxie blending brush to apply this. We are really focusing this on the outer corner and on the inner corner. Since we are going to be cutting the lid, I am making sure to really emphasize that you really want to get deep into that inner corner as well, so you have that nice contrast and the cut just looks all that much more dramatic. We're going to start to buff this out even further, just taking a little bit of burnt orange just to give it that nice smoked out, blown out look. And then we're going to start to deepen it up a little bit. Once we get to that depth of the crease that we are looking for, then I'm going to want to add this red maroon color that matches kind of closely to the inspiration photo that I am trying to mimic. So I'm taking red ochre and I'm just again applying this on the outer corner and pushing it also into the crease, but I'm trying to keep it relatively lower into the crease than I am trying to raise it up higher and higher to like smoke it out. I want to keep the intensity very low, so again that way it's really close to the cut line that we are going to be making once we cut the lid. And then to brighten it up just a little bit further, I'm also going to be taking Venetian red from the palette, which has a little bit more of a pink to it. And this is just going to kind of brighten it up a bit, but also make it that much more dramatic and give it that nice maroon shade that we are looking for. Again, this is all being applied with the same Luxie blending brush. So we're just layering on the colors, making sure to deepen them as needed. Once we are ready to cut the lid, I'm taking some mascara, applying a dot on the center of my eye and looking up so that way I can see where I need to cut my lid. I'm then taking a small angle brush. I believe this one is also from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I believe it's her number 15. And with some concealer or with the MAC Paint Pot, you can begin to cut the crease. I love to use the edge of my brush and just kind of stamp it along to create that really sharp line or curve, and it works every time. So for me, that is the best way to cut a crease, is to stamp and just go along the line instead of trying to just draw out a clean line just like that, because it's really hard. Your skin will drag and sometimes it pulls and creates like little bumps. For this cut crease, we are not going to be like winging it out how some cut creases look. We are actually going to be making it into almost like a half circle on our lid. And I am taking the e.l.f. Prismatic Eyeshadow Palette and using the first shade in there, which I was very impressed by. The pigment is good. The color is very soft. It's not hard. I thought it was going to be, but it's not. It's called the Prism Eyeshadow Palette. I said prismatic, by the way. And on a flat shader brush, we are just going to be applying this all over the entire lid space up into where we cut the crease. You can leave it as is. Of course, I wanted to add more sparkle, so I'm going to be layering on Tassel from ColourPop. It's one of their Super Shock shadows on the same brush, and again, just pressing this up all over the entire area and up into the crease line. As you start to layer these shadows also, it just makes that cut crease look even more bomb, I guess. It just makes it stand out a whole lot more because we have the glitter up against such a high strong contrast of the red matte shadow. For an extra bit of sparkle, I am using the MAC Reflex Glitter in Translucent Pink. As you can see, it has a really slight shift of pink to it, but I'm just going to be dusting this over the eyelid just to give it that little bit of extra glitter. I really wanted this look to be striking and as glittery as possible. As for the wing, you know the drill. I'm using my Kat Von D Trooper liner, creating the base and connecting and filling it in. For the under eye, I am going to be lining the root of my bottom lashes with a little bit of red ochre and Venetian red, and then blowing it out more with some burnt orange on a Luxie pencil brush. For the brow bone highlight, I wanted to just add a little bit of a matte white shadow, so I am using the shade Tempera from the palette, and I'm also popping that onto my inner corner as well. I didn't want a glittery highlight for this. Then I'm just coating my lashes with some mascara before I apply my falsies, which are from Shop Violet Voss. These are in the style Vamptress. I've had these forever and they are still going super strong, so I thought they were also really perfect for this look. I will show you the lip color that I'm using in this video as well. I am going to be first taking Bossy from Colourpop. They're one of their lip liners, which is a really bright candy apple red with a little bit of pink to it. And I'm just lining my lips as normal. And I'm then going to be filling it in with the Maybelline Vivid Soft Matte or Vivid Liquid Matte Lipstick. It's one of those cream mattes that they have in the shade Rebel Red, which is a true bright ass red, which I absolutely love, and I think it's perfect for the holidays. So this is the completed look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what you think down below, and I will be seeing y'all in my next one.
Wasting my time with too many reflections.